Alright, we're going to make this energy saving light bulb here, and I'm going to go into orthographic view, and sometimes you got to click this twice, and then we're going to go ahead and zoom this, and this image here has got a little perspective to it, so it's not straight on, so it's not a big deal here, so we'll just use the interpolated curve. I'm just going to set this to 1. I could probably use polyline, but I kind of like this one here, so. And we're going to start here, and I'm going to be pausing the video as I'm going along, so if you see the video jumping ahead of time, that's probably because I paused it. Alright, I traced around the light bulb here, the base of it, and we're going to use the circle from center, and I'm going to eyeball somewhere in the middle of the light bulb here, and I'm going to select approximately here and drag out and hold the shift key so it snaps to this corner one here, and we're going to leave it at 20 points and validate it, and we're going to tip this flat, and we're back in the front view mode here. Now with the circle selected, we're going to go ahead and use the extrude line and select the profile here, and we're going to go ahead and validate it. Alright, let's go ahead and move this over here, and I gave this name of base here, and as you can see, this one here has got some hard edges on it. Then we're going to go ahead and do the hard edges to this one here. So let's go ahead and select, let's get off the transparency for right now. And we're going to go loop this one here. And vertex modeling. And we'll select this one here. I'm going to bring this so you can see here, strike long edges. Make it really tight. Let me zoom in here so you can see a little bit better. And we're going to do that one. That one. Got some down here at the bottom. And we'll do one more. Now let's bring this back and subdivide it and take a look. Alright, now she's starting to keep a little crisp edges on here, which is what I want. Alright, we're going to go ahead and, I'm not collapsing the DG, I'm just removing the history here. And we're going to fill this top in, and we're going to select the edge here, and we're going to loop it. And we're going to use the curve extraction, which is this one here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the surface modeling, and then I'm going to use the cone surface. Select here, and collapse DG. And I'm going to control A to select both. Then I'm going to go ahead and weld these and validate it. And subdivide it and take a look. And that's looking a little bit better. And that's what I want there. I paused the video and I went ahead and added two more edges around here, the loops around the top of here to make it a little bit more crisper. I used the edge tool on this one also, so if you wanted to see that, this is how this looks. now we're getting a nice clean edge on the top. Might be a little bit too hard, but that's going to work for right now. Alright, I'm going to make the glass tube up here for the light to come through. We're going to use the Helix. And I'm just going to eyeball this now. I'm going to start on the left side here. And I'm going to click here. And I'm going to drag out. And you need to click one more time. Then drag up. I'm going to tap the space bar so it's locked in the y-axis. See, if I move left to right, it don't do nothing but go up and down. I'm going to get approximately here. And I'm going to add one more slice to it. And we're going to validate that. We'll bring this up just a little bit, and if you see right down here, I need to bring this straight down. We use a polyline, and I'm going to use spacebar to get it in this correct axis here, and we're going to do say one here and double click there. And when I'm tapping the spacebar, what it does is locking these constraints down here, so in case you're wondering. And now I need to do one for the top one, so select here. I'm going to go in the top view mode, and I need to, we'll hide this base here. Need to move it somewhere directly in this axis. We'll keep it kind of back here just a little bit, and validate it. Alright, we'll just scoot this over here. Alright, we're going to be scaling here this in a little bit anyway. So now we're going to go ahead and add some thickness. Be careful not to add too much. So we're going to go ahead and approximately get it right here and validate that. And we're going to go ahead and get a copy of this. Control C, Control V. And we're going to spin this around and snap it with a Shift key. And we're going to select both of these here, and we're going to select the edges. Now loop it, and we're going to bridge these together. Now I'm going to scale this down and adjust it. Alright, it's not thick as I wanted it, but this will work for right now. You get the idea how this tube connects here. I could add some more edges for some more smoothing, but that's up for you to do later. And we'll go to the next step. Alright, you can see right here we got this he had a little spot right here where the tube goes in. It's a little fat right there on the little edge there. And we can add that, or we can just use this. We can add it by just adding a cylinder, or we can just mess with this cylinder here, which is nothing but a cylinder. So what I'll do is just go ahead and just going to go ahead and fake it. Control key and just drag this out. And bring it down like that. And that looks pretty good. Let's subdivide that and take a look at that. Alrighty, let's go on the next step. Alright, to speed things up, I paused the video and made this Helix out here. This Helix got 21 points. As when I made this frame of this light bulb here, it had 20 points. So, and I'll show you the reason why I added an extra point to the Helix. Well, let's go ahead and we're going to delete this, and we're going to go ahead and select the Helix down here. And I'm going to hold the control key and I'm going to drag up. And when I get kind of close, I'll hide this curve here. And I'll use the snap line to finish it up here. And I'm done. I'll select all the points, Control A, and I'm going to go over to average weld and validate it. And I'm going to double check that by seeing if it'll loop. As you can see, it won't loop all the way around, so we're going to average weld that one until it does work. And I believe this one should do it. As you can see, now it went all the way around. And we got these little spots right here that we're going to need to do some welding, so we'll use this option called weld points, and we'll select here, over here, validate it, and we'll do the same thing with this bottom half, and validate it. Select the top here and loop it, and go to the Y since we're going to be dragging down. Flatten this out, zero that out, and the same way with this one here. Loop it, Y value, flatten that one out. Alright, now I'm going to do some adjustment and bring this up. And we're going to fill in this gap here in a second. Alright, I paused the video and I got the center done. I had to redo it. The Helix didn't have enough slices in it, but what you need to do is make sure these edges are aligned straight up and down, or fairly close, because we're going to be bridging this here in a second. So as you can see, I got a gap there, and what I need to do is remember I said that I made 21 points on this Helix here, and when you weld two of them on the top and bottom, it subtracts one. So just to prove it for a point, we're going to use curve extraction and bring the curve over here. As you can see, we got 20 points. So, and so does the base here, so this is going to bridge good together. Alright, we're going to go ahead and select here, and we're going to loop this, and we're going to use this edge tool, second one down, and I'm going to pull up just a little bit. Alright, that looks fairly decent. And let's select the face here and loop this one, see what it looks like. Alright, I don't want this one selected and this one selected. Alright, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the control key. I'm going to select here and click it once, let go, and click it again and bring it out. I want to make it kind of a sharp edge, so I'm going to click it one more time. See, I'm going to let go, then I'm going to click it one more time out and just bring it just a little bit. If you can see, I don't know if you can see in the video, I'm doubling the edges up. And I need to go ahead and flatten some of these edges out here. So I'll select some of these edges here and pull them back just a little bit, and we'll bring them down so they can bevel. Same way with this one here. Pull it back, push it in just a little bit. Go in the front view mode, and let's subdivide this, take a look at this, see what it looks like. Yeah, don't look too bad. I think I can live with that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and remove the history on here. Got a little slight problem right here. Let me fix this real quick. Let's bring this up just a little bit. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and select all these here. Not the faces, we need to go in edge mode here. And then we're going to go into edge mode and select here, here, loop it. Then we're going to go ahead and use the bridge tool. Alright, we got a slight problem. Let's undo this here. Alright, let's go ahead and bring this up here. I had paused the video. The bridging did not work out like it was supposed to, but anyway, I went ahead and made it another object instead of just bridging it, which it still came out pretty good. But anyway, we'll take a couple looks at through some different light maps. This one don't look too bad. And we have that one there. That one there. But anyway, and thank you very much.